About a decade after her debut album titled After Her shot her to instant fame, Afro soul singer Asha can't say she has earned a spot in musicdom. Born Bukola Elemide in the early 80s, Asha moved from her birthplace, Paris, France, to Lagos, Nigeria at the age of 2, where she grew to become an artist influenced by music greats including Bob Marley, Sir Victor Wifo, Sade Adu, Onyeka Onwenu, Miriam Makeba, and a host of others.
Láti bá mi tẹ́lẹ̀ bí o bá fẹ́ àbí o bá kọ̀yé láti bá mi tẹ́lẹ̀ bá mi.
From her first album, Asha, our Cobams Asuquo produced body of work which achieved critical acclaim in 2007 to Bed of Stones and several international tours in between. The singer, whose songs evoke a myriad of emotions from Somber meditation as experienced in Bibanke to Holy Rage with Satan Be Gone, in this interview says her journey has been an uncertain existence fueled by good fortune.
I feel lucky. I think lucky is the word, and I use it loosely. A lot of it, surprise and not knowing what to expect, and just doing what I believe in, and the reception has been beyond what I expected, and so I'm lucky. I feel lucky that everything happened or is happening at the right time.
The one who never comes crooner admits to facing her fair share of challenges and paying the price for a quest for fulfillment.
I think the prize is having people who don't really know where you're going, where you want to go, where you're coming from, make decisions, and sometimes these decisions can be very bad for you. But it's the price, that I have to pay to get my music out and to have and to be here today. And it's normal because everybody will go through it, wrong contract deals, and you have to wait for years, so that's I think that's really the price. And as life goes on, there's a lot of ups and downs. Today it's amazing. I used to laugh with my friends and say, this night we're staying in a 5-star hotel and life is wonderful, and the next day you're in a crappy hotel, 1-star. Nobody cares who you are. They don't know who you are.
In light of the unfortunate loss of entertainers in the music industry, Nomalos, Prince, Papa Wemba, Asha reminds all of the humanity of music icons and gives an insight into the struggles of successful artists who are in demand.
I think artists are humans as well, even though they possess special gifts. They're also humans. They go through what you go through every day. They have aches and they fall ill. Sometimes they have, when it's time, it's time. You just never know. We hear of them because they're famous. A lot of unknown people, just regular people who fall, and we don't know of them. We don't celebrate them. I think it's life, and it's an illusion, It's light. We need light. All that buzz and razzmatazz. I don't know if that's the right word, but you see,
it's an illusion.
But it's an illusion. It just lasts for 2 hours or however long it lasts on stage, and then after this, everyone goes home, and it's a lonely it's lonely, it's quiet, you know. So, but I think it's normal, you know. It's normal. We're humans too.
Despite the challenges, there are moments that compensate for the hard times. Asha shares one of those touching moments.
Oh yes, it's real. It was in Australia. I was performing, and after the show, a family came, you know, backstage. They wanted to say hello, and they told us, you know, the wife and her brother and their child, and you know, it was her husband who died, and he said, "Listen." She said, "I don't know you. My husband introduced me to you." And he said on his dying bed, his last wish was, "You have to go see Asha." And we played your song, Fire on the Mountain, at his funeral. That touched me. You know, I had to stop for a minute. Wow, you know, wow, you know. And she came. It was really strong. You know, that was a strong feeling.
Living for the music, which she says is her religion, Asha is faced with the arduous task of connecting with her fans all over the world, from Istanbul to Belgium, France, and Nigeria. She reveals how she manages to refresh.
Well, I mean, after the lights are off and everyone is going home, I understand what it is, and I don't fool myself about that. You know, this is an angry fly. I don't fool myself. And I go home. I'm actually a very private person. And, you know, after Prince, I saw his interview and I thought, listen, he's actually private and it's okay to be. You know, that's where I find my, that's where I find myself. You know, I'm quiet. I want to be regular. I want to mix with the people and just, you know, be part of, you know, normal life. You know, I would only go on stage for 2 hours, and that's more. I can't always go on stage for 24 hours. You know, I would have to be on stereo to do that. So sometimes I need my quiet time and just be like you, let my hair down, and you know.
All up and ready for takeoff, so I could fly away. House is getting smaller the way up. In my heart a sunny day, dreaming of me on stage. 5 years of age and I'm not afraid. Hey, going home. Where this road goes, I already know. Where everybody cares for one another, and they take you as their brother. Ayo, 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 ayo. Where the children run around, there's laughing in the crowd. I hope it still remains the same. Ayo, 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 ayo. Where there's something in the song that makes you feel at home, and that's what's calling out my name.